Good, good to go. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Art with Liz. Delighted to see people online and Zooming, and welcome to those of you who might be on YouTube and live streaming. Welcome to those of you who are here in person at the Hoboken Library. We want to start out by saying thank you to the library for allowing us to have these opportunities to either work here in person or in the privacy of your home workspace. We are so lucky and filled with gratitude to the Hoboken Library. So my name is Liz, and this afternoon we are going to be looking at art by an artist named Joseph Cornell. I'm going to show you a short slideshow of his work. We're going to talk about him briefly, and then I'm going to do a demonstration of an art project that you can do on your own. You can choose to do what I'm offering for you or not. I leave that entirely up to you. You are the artist. Here we go. Joseph Cornell. We have talked about him, but years ago, I believe, either in this class or my Tuesday afternoon class at the Multi-Service Center here in Hoboken. Joseph Cornell was a New Yorker. He was born in Nyack on December 24th, 1903. He spent his entire life in New York, and he was an American visual artist and filmmaker. He was a pioneer of something called assemblage, and probably one of the most celebrated exponents and practitioners of assemblage. He was heavily influenced by a group of artists called Surrealists. Surrealism started in France, and it was an avant-garde movement that was all about kind of breaking down the old guard and bringing in the new and poking fun at the art establishment and changing the rules of art. It was also about dreams, mythology, exploring our internal lives and thoughts. Good afternoon, everyone. Come on in. And thinking about the imageries that we have in our dream life. Cornell was largely self-taught. He improvised his own style by incorporating cast off and discarded artifacts that he found while walking around New York City. He lived most of his life with his mother and his disabled brother, and he cared for them when he wasn't creating his art. He did stay in contact with other artists, his contemporaries, throughout his life, and he remained very much aware of what was going on in the art world around him. His father, also Joseph Cornell, was a textile industry executive, and his mother was a nursery school teacher. Both his father and mother came from socially prominent families of Dutch ancestry, and they were long established in New York State. Cornell's father died on April 30th, 1917, unfortunately, and he left the family in very dire financial circumstances. Following his father's death, his mother and the kids had to move to Queens in New York City. But his mother was dedicated to Joseph Jr., and somehow she scraped together enough money to send him to Phillips Academy in Andover, Massachusetts, which he attended. He was in the class of 1921. He did reach his senior year, but never did graduate. All right, let's look at his art. Yes. Yeah, I don't know what that noise is. We didn't have that this morning. Yes. So, excuse me. Thank you. Following his time at Phillips Academy, he came back to New York and returned to live with his family. So, except for those 3.5 years that he spent in Phillips, he lived his entire life in the small wood frame house on Utopia Parkway in Flushing, Queens, and along with his mother and brother Robert, who suffered from cerebral palsy, he never left home. Cornell was fascinated by a bunch of things, but in particular birds. He had a really deep love for birds. And he made these boxes in which he put what we now call assemblage. And assemblage is a French word that means basically a collection of things that you put together, that you assemble and put together. And the assemblage were made from stuffs that he found walking around New York City. He was a collage artist, but three-dimensionally. He came from the long tradition of collage people like Kurt Schwitters, whom we've talked about in this class. But Schwitters and Cornell were different in the respect that Schwitters used garbage. Joseph Cornell liked to collect things that were very special and precious. He frequently went to secondhand stores, old bric-a-brac places. He was very drawn to Victoriana, and he collected things, whereas Schwitters, excuse me, Schwitters used garbage and discarded materials. All right. But he was fascinated by the tiny little things. And if you've ever seen Cornell's assemblage in person, they are small. And that's one of the things that people love about his work. And he would work in series of subject matter. He did things like the soap bubble sets, the Medici slot machine series, the Pink Palace series, the hotel series, the observatory series, etc., etc., the space object series. He even did a piece about Lauren Bacall. Yes, he liked old dolls, which is one of the reasons I'm a doll lover. He did several boxes with dolls. He did the aviary series, like I mentioned. Love this one.
Of course you will.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we find it creepy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's haunting. Oh,
It is haunting. Some of his work is a little bit creepy.
I love dolls too.
Oh, do you?
But I want like a stuffed doll. I want a happy doll. I want
A happy doll.
I want a sunshine.
That doll looks anxious.
Yeah, I want a stuffed animal when I'm asleep. I still want to sleep. with
See, I like,
stuffed
and I love this disagreement, but I like the mysterious quality of this doll.
Yeah.
Surrealism. This is surrealism. I don't know. I don't know, but he was a surrealist. So he liked to juxtapose things in an unusual way. Like this clown's head obviously doesn't belong where it is, although he's created an object here that looks like a figure. So the rectangle in the middle could be the body, and the blocks underneath look like the legs, the possible legs of the clown. Again, in a box, this box actually has glass in the front. All kinds of little teeny tiny, God bless you, little teeny tiny objects included in this assemblage as well. Welcome. You can sit anywhere if you're here for art class. Inside the assemblage, too, there's a lot of shadow action in his work, which also contributes to the mystery and mysterious feeling of the assemblage.
They used to do these in school instead of book reports. They were called dioramas.
Yes, we all probably as children did dioramas for our school projects. So,
I
yeah.
used my trolls and I cut their hair and drew mustaches on them.
Cool.
They probably work on that today.
I wish I had.
I know, right?
So he had no formal training in art. Although he was a apparently very smart, intellectual man, very well read, and he knew everything that was going on in the art scene from the 1940s until the 1960s. And his methodology was described in a monograph by someone named Charles Simic. And here's the description. Somewhere in the city of New York, there are 4 or 5 still unknown objects that belong together. Once together, they'll make a work of art. That's Cornell's premise, his metaphysics and his religion. Marcel Duchamp and John Cage, 2 surrealist proponents, used chance operation to get rid of the subjectivity of the artist. For Cornell, it's the opposite. To submit to chance is to reveal the self and its obsessions. So the things that he found by chance that he was attracted to are what he used in his work. Here are the birds.
I love that.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I love birds.
Me too. Wow. Great.
There was a wonderful solo retrospective exhibition of his work at the Met a few years ago, and there were so many of his boxes. It was really incredible. In his later years, he utilized assistants, and he had local art students and practicing artists working with him. And he loved that. He particularly liked working with young artists and teaching them his methods. Another interesting thing, when he was doing his art business, when collectors would come talk to him about purchasing his work, he preferred talking to women. So if a couple came to his home to talk to him about buying a work of art, he would prefer talking to the wife or the female partner. So notice very strange juxtaposition, the way he puts things together. Obviously, you wouldn't ordinarily see in life, which creates that surreal, otherworldly quality that he's looking for. He was also a filmmaker, and he premiered a film in New York City in December 1936 at the first Surrealist exhibition at the Museum of Modern Art. And apparently Salvador Dali was there at the opening night of the film and was outraged because he claimed Joseph Cornell copied what he wanted to do. And poor Cornell was so traumatized by this that, because he was a very shy, retiring man, remember, he spent his whole life living with his mother and an ill brother, that he kept making films, but never using the method that he used in that first film.
What year was that from?
That was 1936. And the method that he stopped using was collage. He had animated his collage work, and Dali said, I was going to do that. How dare you do it? And that prevented Cornell from making that kind of film ever again. That he continued to experiment with film until his death in 1972. Hang on a minute. Those of you at home who didn't hear, Susan just asked, how old was he when he died? 69 only. A few days after his 69th birthday. Apparent heart failure. He, at the end of his life, I know you folks, my veteran students, are going to love this. He had a platonic but passionate relationship with Japanese artist Yayoi Kusama while she was living in New York in the mid-1960s. She was 26 years his junior. They would call each other daily, sketch each other, and he would send personalized collage to her.
So they were best friends, basically.
Yeah, and their lengthy association lasted even after her return to Japan, ending only with his death in 1972. He devoted his life to caring for his younger brother. He became a Christian Scientist after reading Mary Baker Eddy's books. And apparently it deeply informed his art. He was poor his whole life. This is a very complex assemblage. A lot going on in here. Unfortunately, the image is blurry.
It's medical.
It looks very medical. There's a lot. I knew, Susan, you would love it. A lot of medical equipment in this one.
Wow.
But you can really see in this image how he liked to use three-dimensional things as well as photographs. He had an extensive collection of photographs that he categorized and cataloged in his home that he could refer to whenever he needed pictures. I sure would have loved to have gotten in that house after he died. It must have been amazing.
Love this one. It's good. Wish I
This is part of the Medici slot machine series that he made.
Love the name.
Yeah. So he did often refer back in time in Western art history in his work. He was, as I said, very well read. And apparently quite the intellectual.
You mentioned he did something on Ron Bacall.
I don't think I have the actual Bacall image. I love this one. There's something about wooden boxes with drawers that I find so appealing. Yeah. This is, my father was a chemist. There's something very much scientific laboratory about this for me. Yeah, the tiny little drawers.
If you're interested, there's a pharmacy museum in New Orleans. It's fantastic.
I just want to go to New Orleans.
I went to the pharmacy museum. What a nerd I am.
You love everything medical, Susan. Now, this one to me is interesting. Do you see the way he uses newsprint to cover the surfaces?
Yeah,
They're almost like dollhouses, too.
Yeah.
yeah. Wallpaper.
So,
You say his work was small.
it,
We're talking like a foot, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
it's like cigar box size. They're very small works of art. Tiny, in fact. Candy box size.
He must have had small hands. I mean, when you think about it.
Oh, I love that.
I don't know the answer to that question.
Right.
He did love nature. Fine detail was something he was very good at. Most collage artists, those of you who've studied Romare Bearden with me, the master of cutting, and collage artists are so skilled at doing that kind of fine work. Look at this one. This, yes, and that's, I believe that's a 3-dimensional porcelain objects, artifacts. Again, he was attracted to this kind of Victorian era stuff. Ephemera is a good word, yes. Thank you, Susan. Antique, he loved antique. This is part of his space series.
Love anything.
I think this may be the last image in the slideshow.
I love that. That face on that. That blue is fun.
Done.
Actually, I think I might have a description of this. Hold on.
I could be wrong, but I feel like it's tonight.
No, I don't. Anyway, that is Mr. Cornell in a nutshell. I mean, his work now sells for millions.
Is there anybody?
Millions. Way back in 1946, a piece called Penny Arcade Portrait of Lauren Bacall fetched $5.3 million at a Christie's auction.
Now, who gets money?
His estate.
And his estate is that a lady he loved passionately, had a passionate relationship.
Oh, yeah, Kusuma. No, I'm sure there's a foundation in his name. Probably. I don't have information on that. Yayoi Kusuma is herself in a mental hospital. She is self-committed. She doesn't need the money. And she is just an extraordinary artist in her own right. You have been in the class where I've taught about her. She's the woman who paints dots on everything. She doesn't need the money.
No.
She's
Just way to live.
she's an incredible genius. Uh,
There's little small pictures of Helen.
Do that.
She's everywhere on the internet. All right, let's not get sidetracked. Oh, you found it? Okay, good.
Please bring therapy. I'll have breakfast.
All right, I'm going to stop the slideshow
It might not be.
and tell you what your options are today. Now, those of you who are here for the morning class, you may continue working on your Van Gogh project. Some of you had just came in and sat down and went to work, which is awesome. Or you can do an assemblage. And I'm going to show you how you can do an assemblage even without a wooden box and even without the source materials that Joseph Cornell had available to him. Those of you who are at home, if you are lucky enough to have a box, you can use any kind of box. You can use an old cardboard shoe box or an Amazon delivery box. Any kind of small box that you have available to you, and any kind of cardboard. Old magazines, old catalogs are great. Broken bits of costume jewelry, tiny toys, shells, any kind of tiny collectibles that you've been accumulating over the years are good to use. You'll need scissors. You will need any kind of very powerful adhesive that you have. Elmer's wood glue is great. If you're gluing paper to paper, glue sticks are fine. Gorilla Glue is okay to use. Newsprint is also a fabulous thing to use. I am now going to do a demonstration. If you want to watch, you may. I recommend those of you who've never done assemblage before to watch the demo. Those of you who've worked with me before, if you feel ready to create an assemblage without me, go right ahead. Those of you who are here, all the supplies that you will need are lined up on the back counter. Those of you who are painting from this morning, assemblage people, you really won't need paint, but the paints are in the corner up on the ledge, separate from the supplies that you need for assemblage, but you're welcome to get more paint if you need it. Any questions? Oh, I forgot something. If you are doing assemblage, it can be overwhelming. You want to pick a theme, just the way Joseph Cornell did in his work. For example, he would do an assemblage all about birds, or all about space, or all about a movie star that he liked. I mean, Robert Redford, great American hero. He was such a super environmentalist. If you choose someone that you admire as a theme, that would be great too. But if you choose a theme, you can narrow down the images that you're going to use in your assemblage, and it may make it easier for you to choose things to use to put in your box. All right. No questions? Let's go to work, or get ready to watch me. Laura is going to set up the camera. Those of you who are here, you can either watch on the big screen, or I'm going to be working here and then you can watch here or on the big screen.
Oh. Right? This is like a, sure, look at you.
Sorry, if you listen to me much.
Why don't you walk around?
Well, you can sit on this, when you sit on right, on the. My name's Liz. I'm Patty. How did you find out that? Oh. I don't mean to come. I don't know what's happening. Wow, this is finally. Life happened. Did you bring scissors? I did, in that red, official bag.
Beautiful, nice.
One's a brand. Beautiful.
Okay, see me on this?
Yes,
All right, folks at home, can you see me?
yeah, you're fine.
Okay, we're good to go. So, assemblage people. There's two kinds of cardboard at that on the window. There's this thin cardboard, this is called tag board. And it's very easy to fold and cut. And then there's this heavy cardboard, which is more challenging to fold and cut, but you can. Here's my suggestion. You may not want to build an entire box, but build what I like to think of as kind of a backdrop. You can, by folding the paper, once on the bottom, like an inch or an inch and a half, up on the bottom, also on the left side, and the right side. Then, this is the real trick. Watch what I'm doing. You cut the notch. Just the inside corner.
So you
Okay?
have to.
Then you can fold and make something stand up. Could build a 4-sided box this way by doing this 4 times. You see, now you can glue it down and make it stand up. Or you could just build 1 wall, you could build 3 walls and have it open. You could even build the top, glue all of it down. Or you could just do this. You could choose your theme and choose images. It's so beautiful. You could choose images that fit in your theme. Your theme could be shapes. And start gluing images to your backdrop and your ground or foreground. You can also, this is not cardboard.
Oh, can I have that, one piece of that, Abigail? This one. Okay. You can also make things stand up. You can make anything out of paper. Even thin paper. By folding. See? You can either draw on the surface or cut and glue something on the surface, and it can be part of your assemblage, depending on what your theme is. So let's say my theme is colored circles. There's an image right here. It fits my theme. I can do it. And it's part of my theme. Now, think about adhesives. So this is Elmer's glue. I poured just a little bit in this cup. Elmer's glue is very, very strong. You don't really need it to gluing paper to paper. You can use it, but you don't really need it. If you're gluing this kind of heavyweight paper, say you want to have a rough surface in your sunlight, you're using this kind of heavyweight cardboard, you do need the Elmer's glue. And I brought craft sticks. You can apply the heavyweight glue with the craft stick. But just gluing thin paper to thin paper, I would recommend you just use the little glue stick. Right? Yeah. And there's a whole box full of them there and there's a bag full. Does that make sense? This you can glue also with glue stick. And anyone who has problems building the wall, you know, that's what I'm here for. Folks at home, good? Yeah, I can put a picture up for inspiration. But I think it's more fun if you create your own theme. And if you want to use the heavyweight cardboard as your base, that might be a good idea too. I just meant. I explained that in the really first.
We'll have to do a portrait.
I like to roll.
You know, I
forget.
You know what I've been doing?
My phone
I've been buying I've been buying
Yeah, those people just boxes and it has a whole bunch of them. Because I haven't used it at all. Hey, hi, Christy.
I'm good. How are you?
Yes. Thank you.
Take a look at this. Yeah, you gonna look it up on your phone? Yeah. Joseph Cornell.
Yeah, we need to come back to this, Liz. I got so wrapped up in Frida and Vincent that I wasn't even paying attention to this poor guy, and now I did.
Love him, right?
But I'm not prepared to go to the level I want to take it.
This is something you could do at home easily.
I have all these little artifacts from my girlfriend, my friend that passed away.
Yeah, do it.
I think to do like a little shadow box thing. She just gave me a lot of ideas.
Do it.
I'm very excited.
And magazines.
Just do it. Like the Nike ad says.
Beads.
I've been seeing a lot of people.
Oh, this one's hard to see, right?
Oh, I love that.
All right, I'll leave it up.
Me too. It's my eye.
It's hard to see. This one has a lot of, oh, he loved ballerinas. He had a thing about ballerinas. So this one has quite a few ballerinas in it. Yes, he was an interesting guy, our Joseph.
It's cute.
He kind of reminds me like a million people we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, isn't he like 25 people you know?
Yes.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can also make your own,
That's fine.
cardboard. I brought some.
You're off.
Christie, I also have.
Plus. Oh, see, now this is an interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna glue that on. That's for the time. Last week. I have files.
I have my New Yorkers.
Oh, gosh. You and me both. I know you right now. Yeah, I'm gonna get glue sticks.
I didn't read the books. Okay.
That's,
So
I have,
happy about
I
it.
have tons of books I
I
got.
am up every night.
And I couldn't for like 10 years. Like I couldn't. use
You
that
go
voice.
through phase.
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah. I figured you'd get on inspiration. But if you don't want to read from, you can just sit and say hardwood. But I knew you would like these papers.
What are you reading? Oh, it's a miniatures. PBS has the series
Oh, I knew that sounded.
on the miniature. It's a little creepy.
Is it? I don't mind creepy.
It's a little.
I just don't like to see it. I think I can't. I can hear it, but I
Read it and don't watch the TVs.
look at this book I'm reading.
Oh, read it.
Oh,
She's read, and she has her beads.
I
Ah.
love it.
that's great. I have like 15 books in a file.
I just got wet right now. when we're reading.
I want to, but I'm pretty sure I read that.
It's like just basically a bird watching time. Yeah, it's a nice book. I've been enjoying reading this.
It's another genius.
I'm reading this. The stationery shop. This is my yoga book. Yeah, I do too. I do too.
I read like tons of them.
Yeah, so these are my books. My novel and my side piece. So how you been, girl? I'm good. I'm good. I tried to get to a Tuesday class not too long ago, and then I got, something happened that I couldn't make it. But. Yeah, yeah.
About a magazine, yes. Bunch of stuff out there.
I was just looking for pictures the other day, because the pictures from our big art show.
That was fun.
I was nice. Are we doing that this year?
It's very she did.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, check out what's up
Oh,
there.
that was like in the winter, right?
Early spring. Yeah,
I have no sense of time.
Yeah. it was early.
This is not. Oh, okay. Well, isn't it time for a new one? I'm ready.
He's not with you.
Oh, I don't know, maybe in the spring, and my plate is full of new things, so. This is wonderful. There you
Yeah.
Didn't I? Give me your email address again. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Oh, you navigated.
Oh.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, Susan very kindly brought in some small objects that used to be for a sound loss. There's some empty pill bottles,
There's more stuff I'm gonna
little
add.
cups, some raffia. This stuff is great.
Yes, me and my raffia.
Is that to you?
Oh, go ahead.
I would win, I would win, Dave Matthews in 2 notes. I'm sitting here and I'm like. Doesn't work. Love it. Hey.
Well, yeah, you should go on a music,
I would win.
that was good.
Yeah, we started out on Main Tune back in the day, like in the sixties, when the original.
I think there's a version of it now on,
But
on
I'm saying,
TV.
she started out on,
Did she?
yes.
Kathy Lee Gifford.
Oh. When she was. Real young.
I don't know how to fit that on the TV.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, my God, that is hilarious. Oh, my God, that is one of the funniest.
I don't know why, but when that show used to come on, I used to have to turn it off.
Which one, honey?
I
loved
couldn't,
it.
I couldn't listen to that man.
Oh, I loved him.
Really? No, Ralph Crazy.
I just saw him in the film this morning that Gene Kelly, produced, it's called Dijon. He plays a mute, in
Yeah.
France, you ever see that? Brilliant.
He's very good. It's also incredibly racist. Uh-oh.
Oh, was he? I don't know much about it, but I'm saying he's.
He despised, he despised Josephine Baker and Nelson Reasons. She became an expatriate.
Oh,
to
okay,
France.
I don't know much about him. I know
Yeah.
he-
Oh, that's
Oh, really?
Yes. And
You can let her go and put it.
No, that's why I must have sensed it. It sensed it,
That'd be all great, actually.
when that show.
Ladies, let's focus on our art. Great conversation, but some artists need quiet to do their art.
I think. And your thing can be public.
Well, it's kind of like money.
But I'm that. So maybe you should have glued your things on before you. It's okay, let's see what we do. Um. You don't think it all, it's different. Don't think they talk to me, this and that. Here's cardboard. You talk to me, you get all nervous.
Me too. But I will show you my last week picture. Well, my little ladybug, you can see, if you find my little ladybug, yeah. That's kind of.
I like how you're taking your time and being very fair.
I put in my case, I took pictures of flowers and all.
This is my thing.
This is a
I like those.
so long.
Like log grants. That could be like a print for a dress or a shirt.
While she was a dairy. Greg goes, that toughest looks like it was in high school. Not anymore.
Still.
It was so funny when he said that.
Look, I got the bait flying.
I like this. I think you need another.
Another toughest. Yeah, but that, yeah, you're right. Another toughest, okay.
Turned upside down.
Oh, look at these purples. These are my favorite right now. I'm going to. No, I was thinking about doing. I was thinking about printing these.
Yeah.
And painting them, or either like somehow like doing it on the top of it.
So sleepy. Folks at home, you're creating. Oh, I seem to have lost a few.
I love to take. I'll take pictures.
What night is Yom Kippur, Susan?
October 1st.
What I thought.
First night, right?
Next week.
Yeah, I actually have. More fun.
It's not hard.
I hate cooking.
Melt a stick of butter with some garlic, throw it over the chicken, turn the oven to 375, stick the chicken in for 45 minutes, you're done. Buy a challah. You know where you get good challah? At Choco Pen.
He brings the flour from the whole food.
You can get from Whole Foods.
Yeah, he gets a nice good round one.
That's it. Get some apples, some honey, you're done. I used to make noodle kugel, but my son said I'd make my noodle kugel. He's sick of it.
Really?
I love noodle kugel.
Me too. I used to make it too. But I used to make a sweet one.
Yeah.
My grandma made not a sweet one, savory.
My mother's savory kugel with muff. And the noodle one was all sweet.
New Year food.
You ready? You ready?
Asher Bonchkis.
Oh,
that
my
what you read?
grandma.
No, that's for for April or May or March. What is it? Hamantash.
In the spring.
Yeah.
Rugula, we could have rugula now. That I won't make. I made homemade
Maybe
rugula
for
once
the,
from scratch. That is a lot of
For
work.
the synagogue and for all the holidays, they bring food, so they would ring my bell one day I was going to church. Somebody rang my bell and they brought me a pure Purim basket. It was, oh, that's nice. Oh my God, no one ever got me one. It's just, it was like
You
amazing.
know they exist.
Yeah. So this is
That's a lot of
fabulous.
invention.
Yes, it is. And a lot of it was homemade. That's wonderful. Did you get? Bring an umbrella. That's like the recipe.
thought it was gonna go get sunny.
Yeah.
It was-
This is the kind of class where you don't need me.
We always need you.
Yeah.
No, I could walk out of this room now and you wouldn't even notice. It's awesome. I realized carrying this home.
No, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that
about
like this. That's why I'm on the way to the short hair, I'm gonna give me a sunflower. So I'll break the bullet.
Be without this.
I know it's good. I like it. That's his neighbor.
Eldest son and one son.
Oh, they,
We actually weren't friends then. I was working full time from
you're a teacher, right?
her life here and most of my time.
Yeah.
We
It's like, oh, really?
They're all sometimes, yeah, I've seen them in Europe.
Wow.
Is he on Tina?
That's where I think I wanna go.
It fit beautiful,
Yeah.
but it's more dangerous to go.
Nobody cares about. They ain't got nothing for me. Nobody cares much about me. As my mother used to say, don't ever worry if you get kidnapped. They're gonna pay me to take you back. Don't worry, you'll be back in an hour. Don't worry.
There's so much trouble.
You'll just drive them crazy. They'll put you in an hour.
It's so fun.
Don't panic.
Oh, speaking of which, Laura, did Bill send you his W-2? That he was sitting there.
Stuff like that in my house. Can't find.
I'm almost done. We're leaving with you. Thank you.
What do you take, the 22?
The 89.
That runs in frequent, right?
Yeah,
Green.
very.
When I take my writing class up by me, I waited 45 minutes for me.
Why don't you put it on the Google map so it tells you exactly?
It doesn't matter.
It's
I have
all-
a schedule for, it doesn't matter. All the detours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I went to
yeah.
my family and
All
all.
of them right now.
Yeah.
On these streets
Yeah.
that are.
It was another water main break.
Ugh.
Lord.
All they
Uh,
need
the
to do is
construction.
South Park. All they need to
The
do-
streets are closed over by the bus stop, by the train station.
Oh, I'm not going there, I'm going.
Go in the office.
We're going up to Washington Street.
Yeah,
But the bus is gonna be even slower because they
Yes.
just closed the street
Street.
by Hudson Place
Yeah.
today. And then up at 14th Street was closed.
I don't know, we went down the wrong block by me today. People were running, it's crazy.
Wow.
I have a car, but I don't think.
Yeah, how you gonna drive down to
Yeah,
it, where you
yeah,
gonna put
no
it?
park.
Exactly. When I get home, there's no spaces in.
Yeah. I've never moved before. You move it, you drive it.
I drive like from Walmart, and that's another story, but we just opened up a school down there, and it's like,
God. Oh, high tech?
yeah, they took over the,
Oh.
for the middle school, so that's like another disaster.
Do you live in North Bergen?
I live in Norfolk.
They're not gonna build the school in the park. though.
I don't know what's going on with that, cause I don't deal
They
with any of the
stopped.
politics,
They stopped that school.
I stay away from all
Well,
that.
that's the Department of Environmental Protection.
Oh.
That's protected land.
I see. But originally in the forties, there was a school.
Yes, there's.
When they had the
trailer.
traffic, no,
That's,
no, they had a school there.
that's hopefully gonna go away. That environment.
Exactly.
They fought for like 25 years against.
Wow.
It's like 90.
That's on this one.
Really? He just remarried? Nick Sacco?
Eight kids.
It's
No,
like,
she
she's
was-
not J.O. Who married Nick Sacco?
Yeah. That.
I should have married Nick Sacco. Oh, really? I wanna marry Nick Sacco.
Now
All you gotta do is like this. Just a little formaldehyde. Don't be gone soon enough.
we wanted to build a power plant in North Harding.
I'm surprised he didn't build one.
Food and water watch beaten back. Nope.
I was going to a chiropractor and one day he was telling me how much he loved Nick Sacco.
Oh, God.
I said, I don't think I should love this man. He was like that.
That's funny.
Yeah, I forgot we're at repeat tape.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes.
Topic conversation.
No, I really gotta pick a good chiropractor.
All right, this is,
Good luck.
well, honestly,
I
like.
like.
Well, you know what I love?
Lisa.
Aquamarine. See, see. This
Very
stuff is like-
surreal. Did good. Did well. And you had fun.
I did, but
You'll find a place. It's open for the hell, the hell.
manage to help problems. I don't know what's going on. You're gonna see me for a while.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Keep me informed if you see.
well, I don't know what's going on, we've been testing me since June, so this is not in a good place.
It's gonna be.
I hope so.
Are you in Peyton?
Not at all.
No.
But it's the AGE.
My world.
You could do this, that's really small, and out.
Yeah, and then they start to, stupid tests, and then you worry about the results, and then there's nothing wrong.
I don't know, my niece is a supervisor there, she's very well liked, under the board, great fish.
Yeah, it's,
She is a pathologist with the breast care department, she reads all the slides.
oh,
Yeah.
great.
She was
we have her.
training, oh, all of us, the whole family. All of us, she goes on here, she comes to the doctor. Very.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad you
Thank
have
you.
that.
She will advocate for anybody that she doesn't even know. That's what she does. She's a little tiny. But she speaks up for the people.
It's one small package.
So now something's going on at the hospital, Englewood Hospital. There's been police there for 2 days because the doctor, it's been on the news. Something about the Charlie Kirk assassination and.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Some nurse is accusing the doctor of.
He resigned.
Yeah, he
Oh, he
resigned,
did?
yeah.
Accusing the doctor of what?
I don't know the whole story, but
He
it
said-
has something to do with Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, he said what he felt about Tom, for all the medical students, or, you know, or the
He
doctor.
resigned and
And then the nurse got
Should be able to, isn't that like,
free speech, but when you have to, when you're in a medical
right.
situation, it's so different.
It was,
Yeah, it was unprofessional, you have to be professional. I
Right.
could never say how I really felt about stuff.
it wasn't the fun.
not in the
But-
class?
In the same.
What if that
sense-
was like someone if like his nephew was a.
Right,
Well, no,
exactly.
I think he
You know.
even said it in front of nurses and doctors.
That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
to my aunt. And,
Yep.
there's been a lot of bond threats at the hospital, with a lot of police
Yeah.
presence.
That's not- And I like to say what I want to say.
That's
Yeah,
not
so do I, but,
It's just not cool.
no.
But I worked at NYU for 29 years in Hollywood. Gotta be very careful.
No, I know.
Take a vow to do no harm.
Hey, everybody, happy birthday.
Goodbye,
Thank you for
Diane. Come
everything.
when you can, or I don't.
Yeah, my
trust
God.
you.
My wife won't,
Corporations, you know.
Yeah.
That's only
Yes,
half.
you are, you are in our thoughts.
Thank you.
Doesn't Englewood,
I have no doubt.
isn't Englewood the John Thorold cancer?
Yeah.
My friend was there.
No, I think that's Hackensack. That's Hackensack.
Really? It's, I thought it was, oh, it's Palisades that became John Thorold.
Right, yes, that's for
That's-
7,600.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's my friend went there.
Now, my niece works in the Leslie Sign Trust, yeah, she does all the fine needle. She was,
Fine needle biopsy.
yes, she was trained by the, doctor that invented the mechanism.
Oh, wow,
Those years, like,
yeah,
loved her, he's still very cool.
wow.
But you have the right people. I know.
Oh, my family is all taken care of because of my niece.
That's great.
Yeah. I had to throw that little punk rock.
That's a mantelpiece, Dad. When you get home, put it on
Yeah.
your mantle.
I'm putting my drapes up, that's what I'm doing, it's freezing. Okay, everybody.
Bye, Diane.
Thank you.
Be well.
I'll see.
For sure. You got it?
Oh, I'm trying to read that. To the river, take to the river. It really does. It's the Oprah Book Club of the month. I think she was on, they're on YouTube, Oprah's interviewing her. You can check it out. And they don't have it here yet.
Yeah, she was talking about her wife, So Cliff, who passed away of pancreatic cancer, it was powerful.
Well, she wasn't a wife. And they- They, she left her, they were best friends for many, many
Yeah, then
years.
they became,
And she left her husband
from home.
to go be with her. But then when she started to write that book, what she really found was that the book takes a whole turn out of her. What she realized was what a codependent human being she was.
Oh.
So,
She's so profound, the little book,
exactly.
discovery.
So the relationship with the hot man should then involve, did it?
Well,
No,
she left him.
she left him.
And she won't talk about it too much because she said, like, I really hurt somebody that I really loved a lot.
Yeah.
But I guess in the impassioned feeling, and that's what she realized, is that she hurts people. She's the hurter as much as, you know. She can eat, pray, love. She goes from husband to young boy, hot young boyfriend.
Right.
Leaves hot young boyfriend and breaks his heart. Breaks hot young boyfriend's heart, and then goes and breaks another man's heart at an ashram. Remember that one?
Yeah.
And then meets another man and falls in love, gets married, and comes back with him. So, yeah, I wanna read it. I'm gonna read that after this one. But yeah, very. And I looked it up here at the library and I said, they need to get this book.
You don't have it?
No,
Yeah, I have a real problem with, and also we talked about this, the Libby.
What's going on now?
Well, I read the New Yorker, and it says, read this book. I've tried it to my Libby. They don't have it.
no.
It's really.
Every book,
frustrating.
every single book from my book club up there, but if you wanna read any romance novel,
No?
there's way so many too much, like, it's not a good balance.
No, this isn't.
It's not a good balance. The only place I've really found
Are you talking about actual books?
Well,
books, ebooks, I'd read an ebook if it was part of a book club that I didn't wanna buy.
I'm mainly in the.
I'm more of a book, I would prefer the paper book, but if it's not available, I will read an ebook, because I don't have a Kindle, I read it on my phone.
Oh.
I had a Kindle and my son broke it, so I, what? Yeah, it sat on it, like a 23-year-old, sat on it.
Sat on it.
Because he was excited about a video. Playing a video. 23-year-old.
Sat on it.
Idiot. But yeah, every single book that I've looked up in the last 3 months, I think, since I've been going to my surrogate book club.
The actual book, you have to find that. You know, not a lot.
And then when I saw,
Are you? Like you?
no, I go to the surrogate, my yoga school.
Oh, okay. Yes. I'll let the.
And then when I saw Bruce Gilbert on Channel 2 the other day, with Oprah announcing her book club of the month on Channel 2 now. I said, ooh, let me get this from my breakfast, I'm buying stuff. And it wasn't there.
Never get some dress.
I looked at BCCLF
Well, you
and
can,
book club.
yeah, but you can forget, I don't even try and get the #1 bestseller, that I've given up on. Yeah, I might send her a letter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Telling her it's frustrating. Like I have so many books now on hold. I live in terror that I'm gonna,
Yeah, you're gonna get the message.
I'm gonna
that
get
you
them
gotta
all at
get a
once.
book,
And
exactly.
then I'm not gonna. Otherwise, that's the one I wanna read.
It's like Sophie's Choice.
So, all the way to where I'm looking at Buckle right now, we probably looked to order it last time. In the system, there's 63 copies.
Are you serious?
And 53 copies, right now, it says local availability, we have 1 copy, but
within the system is 4 of them. If you open up your phone right now, here's the order. Where it says we have 63 copies in the whole system.
And let me do it right now.
Maybe she has a special.
What was the book?
All right, I can give you a whole list.
I wonder if they're living, because I'm going to our webpage, our website, and at the top, it's the catalog.
How do I get to my list?
Is it the living thing?
Here are my holds. I have 4 books on hold. One is called Night Crawling.
Like scrolling?
One is called The Sisters. I really want to read Colson Whitehead's new book called Sag Harbor. That's my number
I
one.
like it.
And it's an unknown weight.
Liz, I'm sorry, Mike Crone by Motley Layla Motley.
Yeah, Layla Mott.
According to this, there's supposed to be 51 copies available in our system.
I have a 10-week hold
But wait, for an ebook or regular book?
for an ebook.
Okay. But you could get a physical copy. I'm looking at 51 copies available right now this week.
In the library.
We have one here.
Oh, maybe I'll go upstairs before I go home.
Yep, there's available. Next, step right up.
The Sisters
All right, I just put it
by
on.
Jonas Hassan Camille.
It's the
14 weeks old.
sisters for ebook, right?
It's an ebook. I'm 13th in line. I ordered it July 26th.
That's
The one
ebook,
side
Uh-huh.
drive.
There are 5 copies in use. There are 38 people waiting in total, 18 people waiting for a copy in 2 lanes.
The ebook thing, that's a very hot topic. We are fighting on a federal level.
Yeah, you told me. Yeah.
Cost of
The
ebook.
fees are so expensive.
Yeah, rather than that. But there's people copies available.
Oh, the Colson Whitehead, all copies of this title have expired.
What?
Your hold will be delivered only if the library acquires a new copy.
What's the name again?
Sag Harbor by Colson White.
Are you in the field, sir?
I believe he has, yeah.
Yeah, so that's probably why.
Yeah. I sometimes will read a book just because the person, like I might not even know about it, but if it says it's the person will call it surprise,
Yeah, sure.
I would read it.
Or the national.
So we have that on upstairs right now in the physical copy, not the ebook. We do have within the system 44 copies that are out of 49 that are available. Yeah, you got it. Want me to get on like a?
I probably-
And you can have the ebook.
Yes, have a dense.
Yes, this is.
I don't have a library.
You gotta put it in your phone.
Well, I can just show them my living.
That's really nice. That's fantastic.
I would recommend the days.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you put your book on order,
Yeah. I just did.
because I know the news about the open book club, so this spread, I think it was yesterday.
Yeah, it was yesterday or Monday.
It's gonna be in New York City, right?
I'm not,
That's a
I'm
book I
not
might-
interested
that's a
in the
book I
living
might
field.
Buy.
Memoirs are not my
Like, once
thing.
it comes to paperback, I might buy that book, because I like to write. Especially a book like that. So.
I'm not a memoir reader.
I like to write.
Although I did like.
It's fun.
Forget. My problem is once I read the book, it's gone.
Me too, me too. Yeah.
Like,
What? You know what memoir I really love that I read recently?
What?
Gloria Vanderbilt.
Wow.
I love her. I always love Gloria.
Little lucky. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of tough, I Gloria.
Jane Rose the poem.
I don't remember, it was just like her, like the last book she wrote, like her little memoir, it wasn't that big.
But there was a book written on Gloria, poor little Gloria. but
No,
that
it was her own, she wrote it, it was like a little love letter to Amy.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of like, it was.
That's why I love Korea.
Exactly. But Gloria was pretty cool for a lady who,
And her other son,
you know.
Yeah, that was horrible, right in front of her, I think.
Yep.
Going down the window in front of her with the terrorists.
Well, they were both there, I think
Anderson was there too. Yeah, it was terrible.
Aw.
And he did it so fast.
You remember when Gloria?
Yeah.
I love Gloria Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Sometimes the part works,
Oh
and
my God.
sometimes it just.
They were like that's who. Like the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
La la. That's it.
That's right.
Jordache.
Jordan. Remember the S and M did the thing in Jordan.
My mother used to let me drink coffee on Saturday night, so I would
It's
stay
a
up.
problem in the afternoon class.
Yeah,
You notice, you don't shut up,
Gabby.
forget it. It's so different.
That's where Gabby left.
We're not that quiet. We're not, we're serious.
You know the main point, right?
How are you?
Good, good.
What happened? The orphan. Yeah, you need help? I got everything, you all right? You're ready for it. Liz's gonna come see you, you gotta get a book.
Oh, yeah, Sag Harbor calls.
Well, Donna, Megan, we'll take care of you. Yeah.
You're
Good luck
not
down
up
there.
there, okay.
Good luck, good luck. Take it slow, girl.
Oh.
It wasn't like that earlier.
Oh, yes,
In my mind, it was.
yeah, I know, please.
Then I closed my eyes and tried to visualize myself properly.
No. Yeah, good thinking.
Oh, I would.
You know, I wanna tell Jane about the new yoga here.
The form yoga?
Yeah.
There's new yoga.
See, it's interesting.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's something.
Is it the same
They
place?
all have something else. Yeah, I would use the white glue.
Jane, Jane does.
Oh, I like the.
We made sure they had it, though.
Toronto.
No, there's another yoga.
Like the yellow. And I go, it's right to me.
She's a little skinny thing, though.
It's fine, we have that on the left, the white.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put paper in there. I'm doing the back too. Oh, I have to. I have to. And the back is, I'm gonna have to do that after the front drive. You know? Yes.
I hate when that.
I have a lot of tapes that look nice to me.
I hope, maybe I should put this with Elena's other candy, so she does. Who's this stuff? Oh, that's Elena. That's beautiful.
Cause they go from the morning. Work.
Well, yeah, when you fringe like this, you do all kinds of things. I forgot to show people how to do this. Making a whole box. Love it, love it. Woo. We are so creative today.
I just wish it was a little warmer in here.
I love it.
Dear Meshuggah.
But shut it up. I know my mother calls me that, so it's true.
Oh, all the Hardys left.
The parties are gone.
Where have all the Hardys gone?
Teacher in high school taught us all the folk songs. I mean, in school taught us all the folk songs.
I used to play a lot of music in my classroom. Oh, yeah.
He taught us all the Woody Guthrie songs. Woody
Nice.
was living in Coney Island at the time, which is right near us.
Nice.
Arlo was born. Arlo and his sister were born in Coney Island. His mother had a dance studio. And she said, "Betty, Marjorie Mays, his sister used to dance."
That's a familiar name.
That was Woody Guthrie's wife.
Maybe that's why I know.
Yeah, my mother was a Yiddish writer, poet,
Huh.
interesting, right?
Very interesting. They had a contentious marriage. I know that.
It's difficult.
He was a difficult man.
And then he got, Huntington's disease. Yes. Which made him even worse. Yeah, sure. Yeah, water everyone on. Oh my gosh.
You have to clean up.
Oh my gosh,
So sorry. It's water.
oh, yeah.
You've been having such a good time.
Yes.
Feel it. We don't even have time to share.
That way you can finish it. At home. Whatever you want. There's another.
Sorry about that.
So you did that, you know?
She did. I will tell you this, you guys have surprised me in your creativity. You're always creative, brought in directions that I would never have thought. So, come on, your question. Take it home. Take it home and use it.
I think that's what they have.
You always.
More than something that we do. Whatever that is, not more than. It was that. He said he was doing.
Never have too much art, but it
Oh,
has been a long.
We're going to Acme.
Yeah.
It's like that. Do you want that paint? Yeah, she always does. I have those. You can see. Yes, what I have.
Had to let it dry. Well, I moved the ledge. So next week, we only have a morning class, everyone, but it will be somebody different.
What do you mean from different artists?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what do you mean? Different.
Yeah.
And everyone gets. It's great to see. I love that. Yeah.
No, what's that college? Colga, oh no.
Usually it's the Tuesday afternoon.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's not the.
Yeah, the back I can think.
And I know what you're reading.
Around the wire, so you would, one of my decorative tapes. That I have at home. You know, like the cat, you know, the cat tape that they put on this. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I use those washi tapes, I love.
It's the weather, right? Can't have it soon enough. Not only are they too small, too old.
That's cool. Let's take a photo of them. But they have a bunch of stuff. Oh, they can great and that's a lot of fun. That's so fun. Just like, oh, Lena, she moved it.
Yes,
That's really cozy. Such a good job. I ordered things. But I'm really good. I said they would, Jewish people put rocks and great. So, pebbles and rocks.
Well, you're there though. Upset with you, like.
So I ordered rocks. It's on Amazon. When those rocks, military. There were shells, there were rocks. I brought my own rocks with me. Everybody's going, do you see the stones? I don't have them. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The whole arcades and the whole film. Grass and you utilize some of these sources. Yeah. What are some stones for that? Yeah. Oh, I love my Buddha. And then I think that's where it goes. I didn't get it. No. I didn't finish the back. I have a lot of stuff that I used to make cards. For papers and stuff. I'm actually taking a card. Okay. They can only go. We make the cards from like 10 o'clock in the morning till like 5 at night. No, she. I'm like, this is how. No, right. Great, and it's in this.
Wow, okay, so now.
No, they have funds. Once it's in October, we go outdoor gardens, something like that. Whereas in Garden Center.
Well, I like the way.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's very important. No, it's Saturday all day. There's something. You know what, next time I'll have something, I'll spread it. So that everybody can know about it. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yes. Yes, and they have a great gift shop. Spend like your whole salary.
No, I know. I probably have more great pots too, but.
I
Let me see what I put out there. I don't remember.
It's all right. I wanted you to talk to us.
Take what you want.
Yes, and it looks like, yeah.
Oh, those are two. Well, let's see what we have there.
Like sunflower. Yeah, not this stuff.
Jen.
What have I had my own head today.
What's a sunflower? I have no room in my
No,
cart
I
to
wish.
carry it.
Oh, she loves flowers. Did you find that pot? Did you do what? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just wish the pet, you know, I'm gonna redo it at home on different things. Yeah. And I gotta cut this out. Yeah. Too much green. Yeah. Yeah.
You want this one?
It needs to cut it. You want it? You don't want it?
I took a picture of that you like.
No, it's all right. See this one. Does anybody want the sunflower?
No, I haven't cleaned them on the belt.
Yes. What? Should we cut the stems? You throwing that out? This is gonna take. Oh, good. I'm gonna cut them down.
What are we doing next week?
I don't remember, sorry.
Oh, that is.
You're on my email list, never mind it.
Beautiful.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Yes, yes.
Bye, Patty. Oh, good.
It's William,
And
Kentridge.
next week is.
William.
That's what it is.
Hey, Lou, Ben, Ben, have you ever, it is William Kentridge.
William Petridge?
Kentridge, it's a South African film.
Oh, I'm doing Pinterest this month. I adore him. That's sweet, Pinterest. He is a G. Oh, I got a G.
William Kentridge.
William Petridge from South Africa. We have done it. But I believe that's a long time ago. We have written history. That's our house. At the moment, we have to speak at the that's what Robert is. Oh, you got it. Somebody, Heather must have telling me about it. The house in town.
All right, Chips.
Chicks.
Chickadoodles, chicken.
Bye.
Check out soup. But Liz.
Bye. Just, by the way, I didn't say goodbye to folks at home, but just on the QT, the council meeting tonight, there's gonna be ready to protect immigrants. That's an issue that's important to you.
I think you can say goodbye.
I have not yet. It's called the Hoboken Trust Act, I believe.
If they try to fly, you tell them to call me.
All right, so we are coming to the end of our afternoon class. Those of you who participated online or via Zoom or YouTube, it has been great fun. I hope you enjoyed learning about Joseph Cornell and his wonderful assemblage. Do try making one on your own. They're so exciting to make. I will see everyone next week. It seems we are doing William Kentridge, great South African artist. More wonderful art to come. Take care, everyone. Be safe. Art on. Go to art museums, make art, do art, see art. Art